Hello and welcome to another edition of the Roster Video Games Podcast, the Gamescast. I think that's what I call it in the... Do I call it that in, or is... Yeah, no, that's it. Gamescast. Yeah, no, it's the basketball one that I haven't given a proper name to until...
You've thrown a couple of different names.
Yeah, I just changed it around. Yeah, just got to keep the listeners on their toes. The listener.
Hey, look all the time.
Yeah. How are you guys doing? Oh, I should introduce everyone. I'm here with Jake, Matt, Rob.
Hello.
I'm Steven. How are you guys going?
Dude.
Rob just flipped in the corner.
Yeah. It's hot.
Rude.
I'm feeling sick. Got basketball in an
And it's
hour or
raining.
so. It's raining. It's miserable. Probably be a weird podcast.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking, I don't think anyone listens to the games ones. So
Maybe.
I think we're okay. If we just say whatever we want.
Maybe we'll get Tristan on and he can listen to him.
Right, this is going to be our first inaugural Stalin cast where we talk about Mother Russia.
I was thinking we shouldn't get Tristan on just because he might listen to this and we can't just have we need one listener, don't we?
Yeah.
But then if he
Hey,
comes
I
on...
listen to it, man.
Alright.
Actually, I don't. That's a lie.
I listened to the first two and then I
I
realized
listened
that
to the first minute and a half of each and I'm like, yeah.
Already lived to this.
That's
Yeah,
enough.
exactly.
I've
I've already...
Don't need it again.
I listened to a little bit and then I couldn't listen to any more without wanting to get a voice box for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to the first one and when I found out how many times I said I just rip my throat out.
No, I found I had to get over that really quickly because I was editing it and I was like, okay, you can't keep pausing and staring at the wall for 5 minutes. You need to actually get through this.
Having an existential crisis every minute and a half in editing.
It was rough. I told you guys about that vlog I had to do for one of my uni subjects and how I basically just sat there sweating and stumbling through words for 5 minutes and I just submitted it. Good shit. I've come a long way.
Just upload it and get 1 million views. It's different.
So today we're going to talk about video games. Specifically, we're going to talk about the Game Awards, our Game of the Year stuff, just sort of talk about what we've played this year, get through that sort of thing, because it's winding down to Christmas, winding down to no more games coming out for a bit. So I thought we'd do a bit of a retrospective,
2016, the year that was.
The year that shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck 2016.
Is this the worst year in human history? Probably not.
Kevin Durant ruined my 2016.
Yeah. Worst year I've been alive in, I think. Just
Wow, that's right. 9/11 happened and you don't care.
Dude,
Dude, 1 million people died.
9/11 was pretty bad because they cancelled Cheese TV that day. That was legit rough.
That was a shocker.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
get Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was tough. I had to go to school that day. Didn't get your Naruto in before school. Wouldn't have been Naruto back
It
then.
wouldn't have been back then. That was the pre-weeb days.
What about the beach aerobics?
Beach
Yeah.
aerobics.
That's what I missed.
That's before Cheese TV.
Oh shit, you guys got up early.
If you got up early enough before the start of Cheese TV, you get stuck with the aerobics people.
Oh, fuck. That sounds alright. Yeah, no, I just watch cartoons. Matt, is any of this familiar?
No.
Okay. This is a good podcast for Matt because he's played 3 games this year, I think.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Do we want to start going through the Game Awards and sort of see where that takes us?
Who decides these awards, by the way?
It's oh god, this is
Probably some guy at Bungie.
No, it's some dude called Geoff Keighley.
Fuck
And,
that guy. Fuck you, Geoff.
I don't want to look at the nominees. I want to look at the ones who won. All right, I'll look at the nominees, and Rob knows who won, so we'll just go with that.
So say the category first.
Okay. All right, should we start with Game of the Year?
Yeah, may as well.
No, build up to it.
Actually, build up
Alright.
to the worst award,
Best Studio Game Direction.
which
EA.
this is not
EA.
surprising.
EA.
I guess it was Blizzard.
I'm pretty sure this one was Blizzard.
Oh yeah, it says 2016 winner on it. We're all good. I think they did a good job with Overwatch.
Yeah,
What were the other-
Blizzard do it.
The other ones were DICE for Battlefield 1,
Uh-huh.
id Software for Doom, Naughty Dog for Uncharted 4, and Respawn for Titanfall 2. I mean, they're all good games.
I mean, Uncharted was a bit stiff for the art direction considering how pretty the game was, but I mean, they can't win every award.
Yeah. I've only played Overwatch on that list, and I think that game's cool.
Doom was a bit hard done by as well. That was a really good game.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of people that play Blizzard games, I think they deserve it.
Yeah, that's why. That's why
Yeah.
they get it.
I think my favorite thing about Blizzard is that they always they don't always bring out new properties, but when they do, they bring them out in a way that's really polished and well realized.
Unless.
That's good.
Unless.
No, nothing. No.
No.
Losing my train of thought. Never.
Okay, that's all good. Yeah, it's hot. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Fuck
We got one for best narrative.
That was Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted won that. Oxenfree, Mafia 3, Inside, and Firewatch all got nominated.
Well, Firewatch was a good game.
Did you play that?
No, I watched a walkthrough.
Okay.
Because I think I wouldn't want to spend money on a game like that.
It was like it was a great game, but for a 4-hour game, I would not want to pay full retail price.
Yeah, okay. I think Mafia 3 was like a really good story. I love that game.
Mafia 3, that deserved to be nominated.
Yeah, I think all complaints from Mafia were gameplay.
Yeah, well, like
And it was only on PC that the game.
I played that game for the story because the gameplay in that game's like it's
like,
fine,
it's
but
your home brand GTA.
Yeah, can it be any worse than
Pretty
GTA?
much. Like it's fine. It's just like the story's what gets you going, and like the bits where they stop doing story stuff are the roughest bits of that game.
It needs more crocodile attacks.
I would have picked that one.
Alligator, whatever you Americans say.
Best art direction. I don't know if we have any Americans listening.
Oh, mate.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Luke is in America, and we'll make him listen to this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
He won't listen to the game.
No Los.
If you're listening, no
Yeah.
Los.
Yeah.
No Los.
I typed something in a chat with Luca because he wasn't listening to our podcast, so I said no Los.
Oh, I
and then
thought
no love.
Instead of no love.
I thought he was just being a spud.
No, it's a reference.
There is a reference.
Yeah.
Everything's a reference.
We're answering best art direction.
What
Uncharted 4, Overwatch, Inside, Firewatch, Abzu. Inside won that.
Again, I'm going to go with Firewatch.
Yeah, that game's a free
Firewatch
game.
about?
It was just,
What? Yeah, hey, sorry, you go.
It's just some guy who he went out to a tower.
He's a park
park
ranger
Yeah.
at like a big national park, and basically it's like
Them-
just him running between towers, like just doing park maintenance and stuff, and then things get
There's a
Them-
fire.
more
Them
interesting.
dumb
I'm pretty sure
kids.
yeah,
You have, like-
something like that.
Communication with some chick in the other tower. His name's Delilah. And
Yeah.
like, it gets weird. It
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
weird. And like interesting.
Yeah. Best music sound design was on by Doom.
Yeah, that deserved.
Apparently that did have a really cool sound.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Best performance was won by Nolan North as Nathan Drake, which is like
Nolan North wins this award every year. I'm sure he does.
it's like a boring pick. He said some weird shit about the voice actor strike that was like potentially like he wasn't on side with it. So I don't know if I like him at the moment. Yeah. So make sure you. Do you guys know about that? The voice
No.
actor strike.
Right,
I think I've
um,
mentioned it.
Yeah. The voice actors with SAG-AFTRA, which is a union. I think it's like an acting union. I think some of the video game voice actors are part of it. Yeah, they on strike at the moment because they don't get. There's a bunch of different benefits they don't get and stuff. Bunch of weird stuff that game companies do that don't. That are like kind of shady and stuff. Like
Yeah,
obviously
there
I'm
is.
on their side and stuff.
The only reason Nolan North wouldn't be on their side is because he's such a big name. He would get all these.
Yeah,
benefits.
they
So he doesn't really. He
wouldn't
wouldn't
worry.
really know what these smaller time voice actors are talking about.
Yeah.
You guys don't get water? What?
You guys get more than 15 cents.
But I think it's something like they had to do like 4-hour sessions of voice acting, which can fuck up their voice when it's easy to do like 2-hour sessions and have a break, but they don't get that because it's for whatever reason. I don't know. I've been following it like vaguely, but it just seems like
It's along.
yeah, who knows where it'll go. There's one called Games for Impact Award. It's won by That Dragon Cancer.
Never heard of that.
It's a game about cancer, and I think
And a dragon.
the people who made it a couple, and their kid died from cancer,
Oh, okay.
and the game's sort of like a interpretation of like their experience with that and stuff.
Yeah.
Best independent game.
Better not be No Man's Sky.
Inside. Oh, Stardew Valley was nominated for that one.
Yeah. Nice.
Stardew Valley is a banger. I love that game.
Finally coming out on PS4.
Yeah,
Good-
that's been hype.
Good for that dude.
Inside was interesting. It was like
Yeah, what is Inside?
it was.
Yeah.
What's that other game called? It's like a weird indie game where it's like sort of puzzly. Where like it's hard to explain. It's like another game.
It's made by
Is it
the people who made Limbo.
Limbo. That's
Limbo.
the-
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's more puzzly than that,
Yeah.
from the impression I got.
And it's got like weird story. It's like has a story that you sort of like.
Yeah, all the games in that category seem cool. Actually,
Was The
There's-
Witness this year?
It was.
I'm surprised this hasn't been. nominated
Fucking
for
hate The
any of these
Witness.
The
awards.
Witness was.
Fuck
Yeah.
this game.
It was a good game.
It was
Oh, man.
overpriced.
I couldn't solve the puzzles, and it gave me motion sickness to try and solve them. So I spent my time angry and feeling sick.
Oh, you guys played that for ages.
Yeah,
Try hard.
and then it's the most pretentious fucking thing. And don't rate that game. I'm usually like pretty
Try harder.
pro games. Like I'm pretty like positive about games in general, but like
I
yeah,
did everything but the final puzzle in the game. I
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. I couldn't do the timed puzzle. It was impossible. Rigged.
Best handheld
Pokemon.
game is here.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Go, 100%.
I'm shocked that you guys guessed that one. That game's pretty cool. It's like not actually that good as a game, but it's cool that everyone got in on it for like.
It was
That's
nuts.
the nostalgia factor.
There was-
Everyone bought it, and it was good. It was like getting people out doing stuff.
Yeah,
Don't normally go out and do.
there was legit like a solid month I reckon where like you'd go to the shopping center and stuff, and someone had their phone up, and you could be like probably like 90% sure they're gonna be playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Like, and the other time it'd be like texting.
that
like-
was crazy.
I just like walk around shopping centers, literally like looking at people's phones, and they'd be
Yeah.
trying to catch
Well, that's
Pidgeys.
true. Personal space.
I got weird, man.
Why did Pokemon even plummet so quickly?
Because it was repetitive and boring.
Yeah,
And it was
Really
broken, like the
Yeah.
nearby tracker and all that stuff.
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
they changed
and
this.
and the target audience isn't really one that's gonna stick to a game for like ages,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
They
Yeah.
definitely should have put in like a progression system to get like the next gen Pokemon off. Like you reach a certain level and then you
Yeah,
unlock,
something like that.
Generation 2 ones and
Yeah. Well, they could have had trading in there. They could have battles. They could have had a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
the
Like,
battling
And
was
they've been
a
saying, yeah,
joke.
that's
Yeah.
gonna come, and it's just.
and like the gym stuff didn't work half the time. So like, I remember like Rob and I would like be driving around doing it for a bit, but then like because it wouldn't work half the time, it's pretty frustrating to be like, oh, let's go get this gym, and then it just doesn't
get
work.
there and grip.
Yeah, because like it's a lot more effort than just a glitch in a normal game where you're like, oh, this bit's not working. I'll just like reload a save. It's actually like, oh, I don't really know why this isn't working, but I just drove 10 minutes to get here.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was a battery drainer.
it
It
was.
was like that.
God, I wonder how much money people like. There's like little kiosks that
They sell like
sell the the portable battery things. Oh, they would have killed
Pokemon
it.
Go themed.
Yeah. Clash Royales are also on this list. And I played that for a month or so, and that's a pretty fun game. But it's just microtransactions. Like I got to a point where it was just literally like a wall, like
Microtransactions. I need to get into that.
where like if I went up to a certain rank, I couldn't beat anyone. I was just like completely washed, and I'd bounce back down. And I think that was like the ceiling for free to play players.
Oh,
so that was like
gosh.
competitive. I'd win like a couple of those, go up, get smashed for 3, go back down, have a few more good games, and it got frustrating because you don't want to.
If you don't want to pay,
Yeah.
you're not going to win.
I'm not necessarily opposed to paying for games like that either, but I think it was just more like I just got frustrated before I could be bothered paying. Yeah. There's best VR game here, but none of us have used a VR headset.
Well, one won that.
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn? Surely. That was meant to be a good one. Maybe Batman?
Res Infinite won that.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I've seen gameplay. That looked really fun.
Best action game, Doom.
Yeah.
Talked about that one. We should play Doom at some point, probably.
I've-
I'm feeling like, like
Is
next
it-
year.
Co-op? Like,
I don't think it's co-op.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. From what I played, no.
Oh, Dishonored 2 won Best Action Adventure Game,
Yeah.
which Rob and Jake have played a
It
fair
is.
bit of that.
It is.
Do you guys feel talking about that? Like,
yeah, it's probably my game of the year.
yeah, you're right.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
no
so
spoilers.
we'll go a bit more in depth when we get into our game.
Yeah, true. Best role playing game. That was The Witcher,
Witcher
expansion,
DLC.
which is pretty funny.
As a game's DLC won
That's-
an RPG over a bunch of whole games.
I'm skipping a few. Oh, good. 2K didn't win Best Sports Game. That's good.
Forza won it. 2K
Yeah,
got ripped off.
Forza.
2K is the best sports simulation game.
Nah, fuck that game.
No, just because it's not what will it hasn't improved much doesn't mean it's not the best.
Nah,
because
fuck
it's
it.
still the best.
Nah, give it to what's it called? Football Manager. They put Brexit in their game. I reckon that's
Put
clever.
Brexit in
They
there.
put Brexit in, yeah. They put it like I think if you send 3 seasons in, it triggers, and then it's like
Trigger.
it like so and there's like different variants on it as well. Like you can get one that like you can't get if you're in England, you can't get players from other countries without like a ton of like extra permits and stuff.
Yeah, that's gross.
Stuff like that.
That
I
is
thought
really cool.
I thought that was like really clever. Like way to like I think that's like something that like is interesting to add. If you're doing a yearly game, you kind of have to like consider yearly factors that influencing the sport that aren't like just in the sport. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I was listening to a podcast in the car before, and they mentioned like if like Donald Trump being elected means like no like Latin American players want to go and play in America, like that's something they'd consider adding to the game as well. Just because like because like that's part of what's happening in the year of the game, and that's something that like actual managers have to consider and stuff. Anyway, game of the year for the Game Awards: Doom, Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, and Uncharted 4. And Overwatch won that, which Rob did not like.
How can a game with no single player win Game of the Year?
I don't think it matters that much. It's just like the best game that was made this year.
It wasn't the best
in my
game.
opinion.
It's the most overrated game. It's a good game, but it's not the best game.
I reckon like that game's like pretty fun to play and stuff, but like I wish that Overwatch was Destiny because I think
You hate Destiny.
I hate Destiny, but I
So you
think
wish you hated Overwatch more?
no. But if Blizzard made Destiny, they'd make
You want
something with
Grimble?
like better characters, a more interesting world, and it'd be more fun to play.
Yeah, right.
This round likes the Destiny story confirmed.
I really no. Don't know if that's what I was saying there.
I don't know. I think it is.
I mean, yeah.
I think I know what you're thinking more than you do.
You do spend a lot of time with me on car rides back from basketball.
That's it.
Yeah, you've got some insight. Yeah, I think. I mean, I think these awards are like not that interesting anyway because they're like they try and sort of be like the Oscars and stuff, but I don't actually think they're like
But it's a very...
on that level.
I just like them. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are called the Game Awards, so it's like
The
they do posit themselves as like, yeah, this is like the thing, but it's
Yeah.
also like I mean, Overwatch like could have won Game of the Year just because it's like different, whereas like I don't know, maybe Doom actually was the best game that was made this year.
Overwatch won it because it's just a popularity contest.
Yes, probably, and like I think Overwatch is cool, but I think
I mean, I don't think it should have won just because of how absolutely toxic the community of Overwatch is.
yeah, those guys are mean. Yeah, but I think like on the other hand, it's like who cares if Overwatch wins? Like, Uncharted 4 is a good game, go play that. Titanfall 2, good game. Inside and Doom, they're all good games.
cheap. I'm thinking I might just like...
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get that
Yeah,
when it
yeah,
goes on
'cause-
sale or something. It's
yeah.
like $50, you know.
Yeah.
That game is like I got the impression that it's the best of the shooters that came out, like of Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah.
But because it's new and it got sandwiched between them.
Yeah, it was
And
wedged in the
because
middle.
Titanfall 1 was completely garbage.
I thought people liked that game.
People
No,
like
I hated
Titanfall 1's
Titanfall.
multiplayer, but they just ripped it because it didn't have a story.
Yeah.
And they added the story in for 2, and
Apparently,
multiplayer's
the
really
single
good.
player
That's
for
what
that
they
game
did.
is like one of the best shooter campaigns that's ever been made.
The
it's
multiplayer is really good. I played the beta, and like it's a bit of a twitch shooter. Like the time to kills are pretty fast,
Yeah,
but apart from that, like the movement is the
Yeah,
best.
the movement looks so like pretty.
It is
Yeah.
the best movement in FPS by far that's on the market
Yeah.
right now. Like Call of Duty wishes it
yeah.
could be that.
I was watching just a GIF today. It was like 20 seconds of some guy just like going through a level and just flying off walls and teleporting. And he's like, and like obviously the person had done this mission like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And like they were like literally like they'd get around a corner, shoot, and just hit an enemy that had just walked into place or something. And it's just like stuff like that. It's insane. And like because I'm pretty sure their missions are time trials a lot of the time as well. So like
Right.
that's actually like what they want players to be doing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stuff like that I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I think
I'm not
I'm
okay.
definitely interested in getting that game, but yeah, money wise, maybe not for a bit.
No, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
It's like
How
$40.
much? Oh,
I
yeah.
reckon if you go JB, you can get it for like $50, 40
Yeah,
or
it's
50.
like 48
Yeah,
bucks
sounds alright.
JB. Like,
Yeah. It was 39. at
late,
Target.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Alright.
Target 39, you get 30s on eBay, so it's
Yeah.
definitely
That's doable.
worth it.
Yeah,
Might be the next boys shooter.
I think the backlog is too big right now.
yeah, I've got a lot of games to play. There's a lot of there's a lot of games that exist.
This is true.
Yeah,
Doom did sound pretty interesting. My only thing with Doom is that like I don't like scary things when I'm playing by myself. so like I couldn't sit in the dark.
It's
and play by
yeah.
I
myself.
don't think it's necessarily scary as much as it is just gory.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm fine with that.
yeah. I got the impression
Don't
that
scare
it was
me.
much more like
It's not your kind of thing where it's sort of like, sort of alien isolation where you're sneaking around and bam, jump scare.
like
Right.
I think the other thing is they're like scary monsters and stuff, but you're so competent in that game, like you just run around like ripping their arms off and stuff that there's no
they
fear
should,
about
they
seeing
should
them.
be scared
Okay.
of you.
Yeah, like you just got like it's not like oh that's a threat to me. It's like oh I'm gonna go and like blow that thing into like a billion pieces
Okay.
like repeatedly. Yeah,
Doom have like a good story, like a good motive for why you're
Yeah.
such a badass going around just
it's
wrecking shop.
I think the story was like kind of meta. Like it was kind of like
It's not going to blow you away. With
it was something about like corporations using energy from hell
Yeah.
and like it's definitely sounds like up my alley where it like kind of makes fun of like big modern corporations and stuff. Yeah, that's another game where I was like I want this but I don't have the money for it right now. Yeah.
Who needs money for games? Just go into debt. Get out alone.
Just buy every game that came out that week and have $3 left to eat.
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah, who would do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Totally not me.
I was talking to Robert about this in the car. I was like, man, you got to stop buying these games. You bought a PS2 the other day.
How much you pay for PS2?
Oh no, I didn't
Have
buy the
PS2.
PS2.
You could.
No, so I didn't buy the
okay,
PS2. I just
okay.
bought the games on the PS2.
All
I
right.
already
let's-
have a PS2 and 2 PS1s. I'm set.
Okay.
Can I have a PS1?
I don't think one of them works. I'm sorry.
I was gonna buy a
If they do work, I'll definitely. I'm happy to hand it off. But if I can find it, I think it's down in the garage somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna buy a PS1 today off eBay for $130 with a bunch of games, like,
Yeah.
and then I.
Didn't you say something about a backlog like 3 minutes ago?
Yeah.
You said I didn't think 3 minutes for a stretch. I think
What's
that was
the
like.
point in playing the games you already have when you can play the games that you don't have when you get them?
What's the use in playing the games you have when you can play the games you played it as a child over and over?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I figured now we could just bounce through some of the other games that came out this year that we didn't talk about, like in depth. Because I sort of figured, because those awards are like.
Trash, garbage. Fuck off, Geoff.
Fuck off, Geoff. I mean, should we swear in the episode titles? Because that might be the episode title. Fuck off, Geoff.
Just like
No, but-
Put like an asterisk in the title.
Yeah, I'll do that.
people love swears.
Fuck your asterisk.
Because I was thinking like that. You know, they're interesting enough in the sense that they're trying to be like the big game awards and stuff. But yeah, I think it's probably like how people who watch movies feel about the Oscars, where it's like, you know how there's like, have you guys heard of like Oscar bait? Like as a concept where like
Yeah.
movies release like around this time of year, like a bit before the Oscars.
That's why.
The ones that come out then are like aimed at winning an Oscar, so they're all like arty and like really like a bit pretentious and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what sort of like makes me sort of respect a game like The Last Guardian,
Yeah.
where they've pushed it back, so there's no chance they were going to win an award next year.
Yeah.
It was this year, and they just don't care about
I'm
it.
surprised that thing came out.
I am not impressed.
Yeah?
I look at that game and I think,
I'm pretty keen on it. I'm like interested in like some of the stuff it's doing, but I've got like a few reviews of games to write, so I don't know if I want to buy another game and then get 4 games behind on my reviews rather than just 3.
true. I just think,
I have
like,
at least 24 games behind on mine, so
Yeah.
that's...
is
Yeah,
the
I
last-
won't feel too bad.
The Last Guardian, like, sort of like a journey game where it's like,
Yeah, that's a...
But, like,
I'd say it's a bit more puzzly, but
Yeah.
that's the impression I get as well. Yeah.
I enjoy puzzle games though, so that's why I'm keen on it.
I
Yeah.
just don't understand the hype for it.
Well,
It's
it's
because
been
of,
in
it's because of
development for
how
10
good
years.
the other game
Yeah.
Oh, Shadow of the
Before.
Colossus.
Yeah.
That is one of the best games I've ever played.
What is Shadow of the Colossus? Is it the same, like, just a puzzle game?
No, it's more combat-y. It's like
This
the combat
is,
sort
you
of
gotta,
like a
you
big
gotta
puzzle.
take down these big monsters.
Yeah, you climb on these
but-
big monsters and stab the right spots and.
But
stuff
like, you
that,
feel
yeah.
bad about doing it because it's just like, by the end of it, you're sort of questioning your own morality, whether this is the right thing to do or not.
Well,
that is
yeah.
something I could get hype
Yeah,
over.
that's why
That's why everyone's so hype over Last
Yeah.
Guardian.
They do interesting stuff with like the relationship between like people and animals and stuff.
That's why, like, I can get, not having played it before, being like, why are people so
Yeah.
keen on this? It's a game with a big bird dog. What's going on?
I mean, that's like enough to sell me on a lot of things. I reckon. Big bird dog.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Basically a Pokemon.
Yeah. That's why I picked Popular. It was just like it's a little doggo seal, but people are mean to it on the internet, and I was just like, oh
So
my
you
god.
gotta protect it.
Yeah, exactly. And now my Primarina is a Hall of Famer.
Nice. Good boy. That boy.
Yeah. I just realized this will not translate over podcast. Me looking like wistfully into the distance. Yeah. Yeah. So just looking at the list here, I put Rocket League down, but that was not a game that came out this year. Do we want to talk about The Witness at all? I don't really.
I think we've come
Yeah.
enough of that.
Overpriced.
Overpriced.
Yeah, pretentious.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Fucking dog.
Yeah, look, I'm sure that guy's a nice dude, but I just think like, yeah, it's just a game about solving puzzles and listening to like audio logs about like, you know, the meaning of life, and it's just like, all right, this is. I love a bit of pretentious shit. Like like my writing style is naturally pretentious unless I like pull it back to like some level of groundedness. But that was like a
You
bit much
are
for
a
me.
vegetarian.
It's true. I do love a good ethics, a good morals. But yeah, no, that
Who
game
needs
was.
morals when you can buy games?
It sounds like that game that I forgot the name of.
That's
Nice.
a great game. I love it, dude. Game of the year.
Yeah, can we give that one the game of the year?
The Witness.
Alright, Matt's played 3 games this year, so let's just knuckle it down. Ratchet and Clank,
Hang on a second.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Matt played Pokemon Moon, and
Yeah.
20 minutes of Final
Hello.
Fantasy.
yeah, I played that. Hang on, I'll get the name of it real soon.
Alright, do we want to let Matt look through his list? Wait, no, Matt, were you the one who played Far Cry Primal?
No.
Did any of us
that
play
was
that?
me.
Alright, Rob, did you like that game?
That was a very good game. It was different. Like, it was just same on Far Cry, but with new elements that were enough to warrant playing it.
Was it map collecty as usual?
It was an Ubisoft game.
It was Ubisoft, so it was, but not as much as usual.
Yeah.
I'm so over map
I think-
collecting.
The map collecting in this wasn't as bad as usual. It was like go find cave painting,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Or go
Yeah, I think the setting. Of
The
that
setting
game-
definitely appealed to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt's looking up with enthusiasm.
It reminds me of the Talos principle. That's what.
Oh yeah. Did
Never even
you
played
buy that and play it, or did you
Yeah.
just get it?
No, I had it.
praise be to Talos.
Do you want to kick off?
That was really cool. It wasn't this year. It's still
Did
not
you just
relevant.
praise
Yeah.
Talos?
I did.
That is
Oh, shit.
that is a law.
That is
you
illegal.
The old Mary Dominion?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
The
coming.
Rip.
The Thalmor.
Ah,
Yeah, we're talking about Skyrim,
There we
man.
This is a dog.
right.
Yeah, no, that's like, and I think that like those sort of games sort of bounce back to Portal, where it's
Yeah.
like a first-person game, first-person puzzler. I'm not sure. I imagine there's probably
Robots.
it's been done before, but like I imagine Portal's probably the one that put those games like out in a major way. Yeah. Have we all played Portal?
Yeah.
What's Portal? Everyone's playing.
Rob only likes the indiest of things.
Yeah, like Watch Dogs 2. Speaking of, that was a really good game.
Did you finish that one?
Haven't finished
Wait,
it
no.
yet.
Did you
I'm
did
very
you finish
close.
any of the games you bought in like the last 2 months?
I finished Pokemon.
You did finish Pokemon. That's true.
Spoilers.
I'm still
Yeah, we
working
were
on
saying
all
about
these
Pokemon.
games. I'm getting there, not one by one, like 9 at a time.
I want to see your backlog.
Oh,
It must
God.
be incredible.
Yeah, the human mind can't perceive it.
I wanted to start Mass Effect 1 the other day.
Oh,
and then I
my
was like,
God.
no, finish some games first.
We're gonna need to take his games and consoles and make him play one until he's finished, and then we'll give him another one.
Maybe I'll just buy another PS4. Take my PS4, take my PS4. Oh yeah, I've already got my other one. Yeah, right.
Oh man.
Gosh, darling.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with you with this. Rob's like our premier expert on the first 2 hours of a game, I reckon.
That's it. No,
Yeah,
that's probably
legit,
the best description of me. Should I play? I don't know. Do you want to play more than 2 hours of it? Yeah, maybe I'll ask someone else.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
And
man.
then it's just like Matt and Ren, like if they finish a game, will give good, and then I'll get addicted to a game and play it like non-stop,
Hundreds of hours.
and then I'll never play it.
Yeah. Dark Souls 3 is on here.
I really enjoyed Dark Souls 3, but Jake didn't. Why didn't you enjoy it as much as you liked the others?
Because I wanted intricate world design like Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 1 just like how you could find lots of shortcuts that link to the world together sort of thing. Like Dark Souls 3 is like separate, like each level sort of separate.
I do agree on that. It could have been done a lot better.
So it's sort of like
there's like 3 different parts of the map. Like
Okay.
they're all connected. Like all the areas on one of the 3 sections is connected, but then they're all 3 separate.
yeah. 'Cause my understanding of Dark Souls 1 is that it's sort of like those 3 sections, but layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a tower.
Everything connects in
Yeah.
level 1.
Which is just, and I just like, Dark Souls 2 didn't do it that much either, so like, maybe Dark Souls 1 was just a fluke. Like,
Bloodborne did it really well.
yeah, Bloodborne was good. Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't get into Dark Souls 3. Like, I played Dark Souls 2 fully before it came out, and I was really looking forward to it, and I just couldn't get into it. I think one of the things is, like, you die in that game, and it's kind of like, oh, I could play something not challenging and have some fun.
Oh man, I could go back and play Digimon World 2003 and it would be just as hard.
But that's
Let's do that, but
yeah.
I won't be dying.
Yeah.
That's also where the satisfaction comes in for the Souls games, like when
It
you beat
is.
something difficult.
It is one of the best feelings.
It needs to be like a proper commitment.
Yeah,
Not just
like
like, oh, I feel like chucking this on.
Yeah, you can't just casually be like,
Yeah.
That's why I spent so long platinuming Bloodborne, and when I finally got there, it was the most satisfying feeling. Being like, yeah,
But did you platinum that whole
fuck
thing?
you fire dog. Yeah.
Damn.
I've never platinumed
No,
the game.
that's the weird thing about Rob. He's like the premier expert on either playing 2 hours of a game or he will get every
Playing
trophy in one that he
stupid
wants
amount of a
to. Like,
game.
yeah, like Jake will get addicted to the point where it stops being fun and he'll stop playing. Rob will be like,
I'll
no,
just keep playing.
I need these like last 4 trophies that are actively not fun.
Yeah.
They're just like bad design, but I need them because it fills the void.
I spent 45 minutes trying to sweep the legs of 5 guards in Assassin's Creed 2 the other day. I did it.
You did it?
We made it.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it. They all fell down.
Yeah. On one hand, I like the world design of Dark Souls as a series, but on the other hand, I'm just like, I don't have time to spend all my time dying
It's a big
and
commitment to like
getting good.
Yeah, get good.
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh, yeah. That might be the worst community in games. People around Dark Souls.
I disagree.
Do you have
They're
a...
elitist, but they're not bad.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like,
I mean, apart from
It's
MOBAs,
like-
MOBAs are always the worst.
I think the PC Dark Souls community is the worst.
Okay.
Because they're so elitist on top of being elitist about Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's true. Ratchet and Clank.
It was a
Matt-
good game.
Matt and I played through that one. That's a good
I
game.
love Ratchet
played about half of it.
Yeah.
What's new there? I really enjoyed it. I never played it when I was younger, so
Yeah,
I didn't have the
definitely.
nostalgia driving me to
I actually
finish it.
didn't either. I remember playing Ratchet and Clank 3 at a birthday party,
That was a good
multiplayer.
one. That was probably
but I still enjoyed this game. Like it's, I think, it does something with weapons where there's like a wide variety of weapons, and they don't really they're not constrained to any sort of like internal logic. Really, it's just like what would be fun to happen with this gun and stuff.
It's
I think
definitely more of a fun game.
Yeah.
But, like, you can play like an hour of it, do like one mission, and like
Yeah.
you just have a good time.
And your weapons get bigger when they level up, and it's fun
yeah,
with that
stuff
stuff.
like that.
Yeah.
And like you have guns that like turn people into sheep,
Yeah.
or like turn
The
people into
sheep and
pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved those games when I was little, and I just haven't touched it.
Yeah.
Like, haven't even had the thought of being like, let's go. I
No,
probably
it's
should.
and it's not too long. I think it tries to be funny, but it doesn't quite. It has some alright gags, but
Yeah, like a lot. I find that the earlier games were funnier.
A lot
Yeah.
of the
This one
humour
tried.
hasn't aged well.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's more like aimed at kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we just grew up.
yeah.
Shut up!
Don't
I've
you
never
say
grown
that.
old.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I've not grown up.
Yeah, it wasn't a perfect game, but I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
Did it service the old ones well?
Yeah,
it's definitely a fan servicey one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically it's kind of it was a reimagining of the first
Yeah.
game, so it
Yeah.
wasn't a
Yeah.
remaster or anything. It was they took the bones of the story mode and they kind of changed a lot
Yeah.
of stuff around it.
That's what I liked when I heard about like they weren't just remastering the old
Yeah.
version.
They
They
were
were sort
like
of
putting a new twist on it.
like trying
Yeah.
to like modernize it.
It's definitely like a better way to do it. Like I don't think I would have
Yeah.
played a straight remaster the whole way through. I would have gotten bored. I think,
Yeah.
but
I know I would have.
especially if there was some trophies to get.
Especially if there were some feathers to collect.
Yeah. Oh.
I cannot wait for that Crash Bandicoot remaster.
That is
Oh
yeah,
my
very looking forward.
goodness.
Never
All I
played
want
Crash
is
Bandicoot.
Crash
when I
Team
was a kid,
Racing and
so-
Crash Bash.
Crash Team Racing is the
Please,
worst.
Bungie.
Yeah, I really want them to remaster Ocarina of Time, but they did that, and I found out I'm still bad at that game.
Did you ever play? This is irrelevant. Tag Team Racing, the Crash one.
Yes,
You could,
on PS2.
You could
Yeah.
like morph with another player and
Yeah.
make like a double car, and you should, like one
Yeah.
person shoots.
That
the other
sounds
guys.
cool.
Yeah, that was
It was
fun.
on PS2, yeah. Got it. I should play it.
Good meme.
Yeah. Uncharted 4, Rob, thoughts?
I have some strong takes on it.
You like that game?
It was a very good game. I love the Uncharted series.
Yeah.
Story's great. Gameplay's been getting better every game. Except Uncharted 3 wasn't amazing compared to 2, but, it's not much to say about it. Not many games better than it. Sure, one game of the year.
Matt and I played Uncharted 1 in the remaster this year.
Yep.
Have you started 2?
No, I haven't yet.
God damn
Get
it.
on it. 2 is my,
Yeah,
2 is
Rob
my
said
favourite
it's the
game
best
of all
one.
time.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't started yet, because I want to like play it in a big chunk and like
Mm.
play a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
will.
I have never touched an Uncharted game in my life.
I'm very disappointed. For that.
Yeah.
You would really enjoy it.
Oh, see,
I had it until a few months ago, and I bought the remaster one. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're universally, like, most people love them.
Yeah.
They're some of the highest rated games.
Yeah. I thought the story was like a bit. Like the ending of the first story is a bit like whatever.
Yeah, like, well,
No,
how
I
do we get from here to here? Yeah.
Like no, I liked like the actual like twist and like the
Oh,
actual
yeah, no,
ending
it's
ending,
good
but
twist, but it was
like the actual ending, like the way the game
Oh,
finishes.
okay, yeah,
I was sort of just like I was still holding control. Like, all right, what's next? And then I was like, oh, okay,
See, after number 1, they get a lot better at that.
okay,
Like, that's one thing that everyone forgets playing, like, the remaster number 1 is that game was made almost a decade ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
And games have changed a lot since then.
The twist in that game's really cool. Jake, are you worried
I
about
think
spoilers?
is it something about, like, supernatural
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets spooky.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Because I was about to finish playing because I was sort of bored. I was like, all right, I've had enough of killing these goons, and then they twist it like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm still interested.
So, I know, I'm not going to spoil it just in case Jake ever does play it, because
Yeah.
I feel like it's really a good twist that you need to experience if you're going to play it.
Yeah. Doom. Rob played.
A bit, still playing a bit.
Is the multiplayer on Doom good? Have you played
I
multiplayer?
haven't gotten a multiplayer.
No.
Yeah.
It looks cool when I watch like
Leave me
trailers.
alone, you guys are bullying me. I'm not coming back next week.
The second I asked if Rob played anything, we all sort of looked at him with like a tilted gaze.
Of course you did.
Yeah. How many hours did you get, Rob? 2?
2 or platinum.
More like 1 hour and 55. I'm about 4.5 hours in, I reckon.
Oh my god. Must have been a big day. Yeah.
I'm passing you the ball.
We're gonna be trading it for someone else. We'll have to find another podcast host.
Let's go. John Wall will be coming in next week.
Nice.
Rob will be starting at the point for the Wizards. That'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean they need help. Maybe Rob dishing them some threes. Maybe that's the answer.
Rip.
Anyway, yeah, I am interested in playing that game, but I don't think we have much to say about it. It was on a lot of the Game of the Year stuff, so
Yeah.
must be alright. Overwatch, I like that game. I think Lucio is a cool guy. I don't have much else to say about it.
Mercy, please.
Mercy's cool. The best part of that game is the shipping on the internet. It's the most interesting stuff.
No, it's not. It's worse. It's worse than an entire anime community.
No, Overwatch is great.
No, it's not.
They're all friends.
The community's trash.
No. Everyone in
That's
Overwatch
rubbish.
is gay, and it's
They are
beautiful.
worse than weebs.
No, just because they're too gay for you, Rob.
Well, I have no problem with that, Strange. Jeez.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, what
I think
about-
we're getting the heat's getting
Go
to
tell
us.
Miss Mills I'm a homophobe. I dare you. I've already done it once.
I had to throw you under the bus. Yeah, looking here, Pokemon Go is on it. No Man's Sky is on it.
Should we do like a biggest disappointment?
Yes.
I
I think we should be in a consensus. S-Rain, I don't care what you say. It is No Man's Sky.
don't think it's that bad. I think it's an okay game. It's fine.
Rise of Iron.
It is No Man's Sky 100%. If you disagree, your opinion is wrong.
But the thing is, like, I wasn't disappointed because I didn't expect that much from it. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
it'll be
it's-
this,
it's
and then
No
it was
Man's-
what I expected it to be. So I wasn't disappointed. I
No
just
Man's Sky, more like No Man's Play.
I thought it was, if you bought into the hype culture, then No Man's Sky easily.
Yeah,
You
the
gotta buy
biggest
into the
letdown.
hype culture, or else you're
No.
never
You
excited.
never buy into any excitement. Alright, I think
about this on the two.
I think Matt's retired.
So Matt's just walked out on us. There you
Well,
go.
wanna
we
hear-
got Lego Star Wars and Deus Ex Mankind Divided on this.
Oh, I
you
played both
you
of
played more
them.
games than you thought.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, but I play a lot of games. I haven't played either of those.
I played Lego Star Wars, and it's like good Lego fun. Good
Yeah.
banter. I think I have like 3 more levels to go. Like
Yeah.
the humor is really good in that game. Like it's the funniest game I played all year actually.
Yeah,
And
that's alright.
And they have voices in it. Like people actually talk now.
Yeah,
Like that was never.
yeah. I
in the
remember
old
you
ones.
weren't expecting that at all when
Yeah.
you booted it up.
The opening scene, and then people started talking. I was like, what? Who's got the movie on in the background? What is this?
Yeah,
And I did play Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but I got really bored halfway
Yeah.
through. Like,
you didn't end up finishing that.
no,
Too much stealth.
because
Yeah,
I traded it in because the story just felt really flat,
yeah,
and the gameplay was like, it was stealthy, but like it encouraged you to go stealth, kind of like Dishonored, just like worse Dishonored,
yeah.
literally
okay.
worse Dishonored.
Yeah,
And like the tech upgrades were kind of cool, I guess, but there's just nothing driving me to
yeah.
try and
So
finish
if we
that game.
you mentioned Dishonored, I think you have most to say about that because
Yeah.
that's your game of the year. Which I imagine we'll get to that eventually. We'll say what our game of the year was.
Well, I mean, it's 7:30.
We got 10 minutes. We got 9 minutes.
So do you want to drop our game of the years now?
Pardon?
Do we want to?
Game of the year.
Yeah.
Why do you think Dishonored 2 was Game of the Year, Jake?
Yeah. Assuming that's what you thought.
I mean,
No,
you already
just
said
play
it
yourself. I
earlier.
was thinking about it. No. I had Dishonored 2. It just recently came out,
Yeah.
and I had no intentions of picking it up, even though I loved the first game. And just like, I think Dishonored 1 is the best stealth game of all time, and then Dishonored 2 came out. Now I think that's the best stealth game of all
Yeah.
time.
And it's
Just like,
built on the systems that
yeah,
already
the
there.
mechanics are so sound, and the story drives along really nicely. And like, you play as you can play as Emily Colburn, who's
Yeah.
a character from the first game, and like I don't know, I think she's the right choice to play as in terms
I
of.
don't know
like,
anyone who's picked to play as Corvo.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I feel like Corvo is the natural second run through, but like the story is actually really good. I like the story a lot, and the gameplay is incredible. Like the things you can do, like just like throwing bottles at people and then blinking past them, stabbing them in the neck when they have no idea what's happening, and just like I think it's the best.
You can do that in Destiny.
Is your pick Destiny Rise of Iron?
It is not Destiny.
We didn't talk about it, but
Rise
there's not
of
really much to
Peace.
say.
Rise
Like
It's the same old Destiny.
they made more Destiny.
If you like the original Destiny, you'll like this. If you don't,
I like the
Literally-
original Destiny.
Literally, 3 of coins ruined that game.
Yeah,
Easily.
I don't even know what that is anymore.
It's just a little item you can use it
to pop to try and get exotics every time you do something.
So literally, the chase for exotics is dead, and Destiny people played the high end content to get the good
Yeah.
exotics.
The more I think about the game, the more I think that that's like less of a game and more just like a horrible psychology
chore.
experiment.
A chore.
Yeah. I have some thoughts on that game. Like I've gone from thinking that game was alright to thinking that game might be like actually evil. So,
I'm so keen for Destiny 2 next year.
yeah, I'm like 100% not. I don't actually think they can like because
I will buy you Destiny 2.
I've been playing Halo recently,
Yeah.
and that's like so much more fun than Destiny, and like the story behind it like exists, which is like a big deal. Like playing it, like the Halo story is really cheesy,
Yeah.
but it's so much better than Destiny's,
Yeah.
and so much
Destiny
more. Like,
does have a story, but you have to look very deep into the Grimoire cast to find it, and you shouldn't have to do that.
to the point where it's not even a story. It's like it's lore. Like it doesn't actually tell you a story. It
Yeah.
wants you to go and find something and put it together yourself. Which
Crota, they're waking him.
I did wake Crota at one point.
Over and over and over and over and over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
Until you got the right equipment.
So you got the galley.
Yeah.
There's no year 3 galley.
Yeah. So anything else on Dishonored 2?
Game of the year.
Game of the year? Yeah. I reckon I'll play that one. Because I got the Dishonored collection, so I think I'll play
Yeah.
that first. Yeah. Rob? Uncharted 4?
Shadow 4.
Anything else to say on that one?
Not really. Everyone knows it's the GOAT.
Yeah. Is that the best game you've ever played?
No.
Okay. Just the best game of this year?
No, but I think we should wrap it up. I mean,
Matt, what was yours?
Pokemon Sun Moon.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
finished them yet, and I love it.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
a good
we're
pick.
going to have a podcast talking in depth about that, so we
Yeah.
won't
Yeah,
go
we'll do
into
that.
it now and
Yeah.
A Pokey
take
cast.
away our content.
Hey, Jesse. What's up? Matt's
It's a
cat's here. And now that's happened, I'm not going to be able to pay attention, so we should
That's
wrap
right.
this up.
You are Mafia 3.
Mafia 3 or Dragon Quest builders for me, probably. We didn't talk about either of them, but I think they're good. I'll put out reviews of them in the near future.
Keep an eye out for reviews
Yeah, I've got some notes for Mafia 3.
the-roster.net.
Yeah, the-roster.net. Yeah, we should wrap it up with that bit. That's where
We've
you can
got to be on
find...
the court in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Visit us at the-roster.net online, at roster.net on Facebook, at roster tweets on Twitter, therosterblog.tumblr.com. You can send us mail for video games, please. That would be ideal because we've got some basketball ones where we don't have any video game questions. Therostermail@gmail.com. Do you guys care if we do Twitter handles, Tumblr handles?
Don't have a Twitter.
Yeah. Find me at Stovren. Follow me. Validate
At
my life.
Lieutenant Serge Arbocker is me.
Yeah.
at RobVC389 for
Yeah.
me.
Jake, you can just go to Jake's house, knock on the door, we'll talk to you about
Yeah.
games. Thanks for listening. Check out our stuff this week. We don't have much. I don't think we have anything planned for anything. Yeah, we should actually get some stuff up. We'll talk about this afterwards. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Have a good life. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to the people around you.
And make sure you breed a bold Klefki.
Thanks, guys.
Chris Paul. The lob. The jam.